Hello, 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 Cancer. This is Adrian Igo, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside, coming to you with my astrological report for this upcoming February 2019. And I am just going to go with what I've got here in front of me. Today is the 22nd of January 2019. And I can tell you for sure, I probably will make another one sometime between now and mid-February 2019. So let's go with what I've got right now, anyway, in front of me. And that is, as of today, the sun is at 0 degrees of, or now 1 degree, I believe. Let me just see exactly where it is, because it's moving pretty quickly. More bragging pictures. Oh, isn't that beautiful? My daughter, oh, wow. Okay, so I don't know why my daughter's name popped up again on my lips. It's been on my lips for days, and I guess it's because I'm a proud mother. But she has Cancer, right? Well, Cancer in her first house. She has Gemini rising. It's at 28 degrees of Cancer, or excuse me, Gemini. But she has Cancer in the entire first house, second house, and some of the third house. Craziest chart I've ever seen is my daughter's, where Cancer and Capricorn literally take up 3 houses, or some of 3 houses. It's crazy. But yeah, she's very ambitious and she's very caring, and that's how it came out. And I'm sure for a lot of you Cancers, that's how it would probably come out. I'm looking now just to see where everything is. The sun's at 2 degrees of Aquarius right now. And the only planet we actually have in Cancer at this time, or you know, aspect, would be from the North Node, which is at 26 degrees of Cancer. But there's quite a bit of emphasis, Cancers, in Capricorn. And that means that when there's that much emphasis in Capricorn, well, the opposite of Capricorn is Cancer. And so you Cancers are getting oppositions from a lot of this Capricorn influence right now. We've got Mercury in Capricorn. We've got Saturn in Capricorn, and we've got Pluto in Capricorn. And so I can see, especially with Pluto, almost the North, okay, how can I put this? The North Node is going backwards, because that's what it does. It retrogrades. And Pluto is going forward, because, well, that's what it does. It's going forward. Now, it's going to retrograde back and go forward again, go retrograde back and go forward. That's what Pluto does. But for the moment, with the North Node retrograding and Pluto going forward, they are aspecting. And they are aspecting within about 5 degrees. That's an aspect. That is, what was that? Pluto at 21 degrees. And that would be opposing the North Node in Cancer at 26 degrees. So those of you who have your suns in the late degrees of Cancer may be really starting to feel that pull, that power play pull of having Pluto in your solar 7th house of relationships, which is opposing your first house, and especially with the North Node there. Because with the North Node in Cancer, a lot of those Cancerian desires are coming to the fore, like the desire to comfort and nurture and like to care for and love and bond and create a family maybe, or a unit with someone, and become an important aspect to that person. Because at the bottom, even if you're asserting yourself as a Cancer, the bottom line of most Cancers is still nurturing, caring, belonging to others. That's what Cancers do. Even if they were alone, it would be about nurturing and caring for at least themselves. And that really is an overall message for Cancer, is that this is a time for you to love, honor, and nurture yourself. Because the North Node is in your first house. Even though Pluto and Mercury and Saturn are in Capricorn, yes, your partner may be dynamic. Your partner may be powerful. Your partner may even be your boss, because that person has got Saturn in the 7th house and Pluto in the 7th house, and that person has a lot of power and passion for you, and you feel a certain sense of responsibility toward that person, and you want to communicate with that person. But at the end of the day, don't forget that the North Node is in the sign of Cancer, and that means you must nurture yourself. You must take care of you, because if you can't take care of you, well, you won't be around to be a good partner. You won't be healthy enough or sane enough or prepared enough for a good partner. So you have to take care of yourself so you can be ready for love, so you can be ready for that partner who is that power partner in your chart. Because I see responsibility, possibly even marriage. I mean, it's a responsible time. It's a powerful time. It's a passionate time with Pluto and Saturn there. But you must take care of you and feel that you are being nurtured and loved and cared for, and that you're able to give love and nurturing and care to others, and feel that you're loved and needed. That's so important. Now, you do have Venus and Jupiter in the solar 6th house, which is Sagittarius. And that is indication of loving your work, having lots of work, maybe finding love in work, or working with someone that you love, or falling in love at work. I can see any of those things. But it could just simply be making beautiful music, just happy, joyful music, and or just happy, joyful work, communicating with others, talking with others, having the same causes and the same goals and desires. That's such a great vibe, such a great feeling when you're working together and it's positive and it's uplifting and everyone is feeling motivated, that in one light like that. Now, in the 10th house, you do have Mars and Uranus in Aries. I've talked about that with you guys last month and how that can really affect you and your life, because Mars is kind of aggressive, and it's at home when it's in Aries, so it wants to be aggressive. It really wants to be it, and so you're going to have to fight that urge to just or maybe sometimes you might feel a little bit more angry than the moment calls for, but that's because you've got that Mars and that Uranus sitting up in the 10th house, just doing what it's doing, and that can cause a problem. So be aware of that. But the funny thing about Mars and Uranus, actually, in the 10th house, especially Mars makes you really action-oriented. So I can see you being more aggressive in this area, going for what you want more in this area, pursuing your career and ambitions more when Mars is in this area. You might do something different, unique, and out of the blue, something you would have never done before, because Uranus is also in the 10th house. So it's really indicating a period of time where you might be able to step out of your comfort zone and really get into a place where you're so creative and so unique and so different than others in your career or in your field, that you stand out and it makes a mark in some way. You're a pioneer in some way. Somehow I sense you're pioneering something new and exciting at work or in your career. And that would be wonderful, especially if you're doing something creative with that Jupiter and Venus in the 6th house. And it's funny, I just wanted to see if you can, let me just see if I can show this to you. Can you see that? See how the North Node is over here by itself, and then there's almost like a locomotive, a locomotive, like a action here. See that, where it's going all the way up here. So really, it starts at the 6th house, it ends up at the 10th house. It's all concentrated around your work, your relationship with your partner. You're going to definitely want to probably get money and sex. So money and sex is going to be a major focus. And then we've got Neptune and Chiron in travel, and you might be disappointed in travel, or you're trying to heal or get something accomplished in travel. That could be one area that's a little bit confusing to you, is education, learning something new, and traveling, especially long distance travel. So if that's an issue, I can see where that can be just like you feel like you've got to heal. Maybe you feel like you've got to get something in place so that you can do the travel that you want. But I think with the sun in the 8th house, you should be able to get money, I think, from others. I think this is going to be a good time for you to make money, probably from work that you do. So I would, I can see you getting money from partners, from work that you do. Definitely good time to make money. Okay, so Cancer, I really don't have a lot of information to give to you per se for the month, because, well, there's so much emphasis on Capricorn that all this is going on in your 7th house and over on the other side of your chart. And really, it's all up in that 3rd quadrant. That really, it's all up there. You're dealing with like 7th house, 8th house, 9th house. There's a little bit of 6th house and 10th house, which is the career factor. But it's beautiful if you take this time to work on building your, just securing your finances. Like work on, I would say, if you can stash away money, do that. I mean, it's serious. It's like looking at your financial situation seriously. And perhaps you're going to find that you're able to get financial wealth from other people, because I see other people paying you. When the sun is in the 8th house, it's the month that other people pay you. When the sun is in the 8th house, it's the time when you might be having more sexual contact. When the sun is in the 8th house, it's a time when you talk about deeper things, hidden things, psychological things, when you're able to work out hidden trauma, even PTSD, even visit a therapist even. But the most important thing is that you'll be able, hopefully, to work out issues that have to deal with your money, and especially big money. So hopefully you'll be able to work out things like with insurances and like your mortgage and pay off your bills and your debtors and collectors and all that stuff. Annuities and royalties and all of that, the money that people owe you. You might, if you've been trying to get like Social Security or disability or anything like that, that might come through in the month. With the 8th house being in the emphasis, that whole emphasis is on money, and it's a money that's coming into you from outside sources, not the money you're generating from yourself. Well, you could have generated it, but it's the money that's owed to you or coming to you from like annuities and interest and child support and taxes and all of those types of things. So that's really where a lot of your emphasis is going to be in the month of February. It's all about the money, but it's about the money that other people give to you, and it's about what other people give to you, period. And I wonder if that even means affection and love. Like, what are they giving to you? What are you getting from others? What are you getting from your partner? Hopefully you're getting a sense of responsible communication, passion from your partner with Pluto there. Let's hope that there is just interaction where you're able to learn about each other and delve deeper into the psychological aspects of your partnership, so that it's not just a surface relationship. It's not just a hit or miss relationship. It's something serious. You're building something serious. You might even have found someone you feel like you can tell your deepest secrets to. And that's also very 8th house. Tell your deepest secrets. They're all hidden in the 8th house. And I can see how that could come to play a major factor in your life for the month of February. Okay, my Cancer sweethearts, it has been my pleasure to do this reading for you for the month of February 2019. This is Adrian. I go Capricorntigress of Astrology. Look inside. And if you have not already done so, please like and share our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that little bell there on our channel so you can be notified of all of the new videos that I upload, because sometimes I do, live and things like that, or unlisted, and you'll be able to get a hold of those. Also, I have our Facebook group. I hope you've gone over and liked our Facebook page at facebook.com/astrology look inside, but we have our group, which is facebook.com/groups/astrology look inside, and that's where I give free mini astrology readings occasionally to those who ask and request them. So I hope to see you there. Be square at astrologylookinside.com. Much love and much light to you all, and if I don't get to talk to you before, happy Valentine's Day! Happy Valentine's Day, Cancers! My Cancer loves happy Valentine's Day. Okay, you guys, talk to you soon. Bye.